everyone, I'm super excited today. I'm going to share with you one of my best-selling patterns over this winter. It's been my crochet bear sock pattern. And you can use any Bernat blanket yarn you have laying around. Today I'm actually going to use the 6.5 hook. You can use a 7, 8 millimeter, whatever millimeter you want, but I do want my stitches a little bit closer together so it looks a little bit more like this. Very tightly stitched. It's going to keep you a little bit warmer if you do use a smaller hook. You might have to add a few more stitches, but to me it's worth it. You're also going to need a tapestry needle, some measuring tape. If you don't have measuring tape, that's completely fine. You can just use some like scrap yarn and wrap it where you need to get the measurement from. You can cut it right where it touches so that way you have like the measurement. You're going to need some stitch markers. And if you want this whole written pattern, it's actually in my Etsy shop. So first we're going to take two measurements. You're going to measure from your ankle all the way to your toes and write it down. And that's going to make our front piece, which is going to look like this. And then we're going to be taking it from our heel to our ankle all the way around. You do not want to take it right here because it might not actually fit over your heel. And that piece is going to look like this. And I wanted mine to be a little more fitted. So this is like the bottom and this is going to be the top. And so the top starts to get a little bit more tighter because I did decrease, which I'll get into later. So to start, we're going to start with the ankle piece. So there's my ankle piece, and you can do this a couple of ways. It doesn't have it in the pattern, but this is how I'm going to do it today. I'm going to leave a little bit of a long tail right here, and I'm just going to move this out of the way. And I already measured my foot, so I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to leave it a little bit longer. And I'm actually going to go back and forth for rows 1 and 2 and then connect it at row 3. That's easier for me. So if you want to do that, you can either go ahead and chain however many you need and then connect it, but I'm going to show you how I'm going to do mine. So if connecting it and working, starting around from a chain is hard for you, then you might want to go with option number 2, the one I'm doing right now. Let's see. So now I'm just going to do one extra, and now I'm going to half double crochet. I'm going to skip this stitch and I'm half double crochet right here, and I'm actually going to connect it. I have this tail right here. I'm going to connect it after I am done with this row. So this is a half double crochet, and this is important for, this will be row 2. All right, so now it looks like this, and I'm just going to go ahead and connect it right. Make sure it's all flattened. So I slip stitched it so they are connected and it makes a big loop. So now I am going to single crochet 3 and decrease. So it's more of a fitted look and feel. Mark this 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to decrease. 1, 2, 3, decrease. And go ahead and just continue that all the way down and meet me at the end of your row. All right, so I have made it to the end and mine did twirl on me. So if yours twirled it on you, you want to make sure it's straightened back out. All right, and now starting with this row and any row after this, we are actually just going to be doing a half double crochet all around, and you can make the sock. This is going to be the height of the sock. So you can do however many rows you want. I did quite a few on mine. I might even go back and add some more, but I want my sock to be super high. And then whenever you do want to finish it off, you're going to do a half double crochet, single crochet, slip stitch, and then it will smooth it on out. So you don't really see any like big bumps. And then later on, I'm going to weave this in. So that is how you do the ankle piece. All right, so for the toe piece, you're going to start in a magic loop. And we are going to single crochet 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right? And now we are going to do an increase. 1, 2, and I'm just going to use a stitch marker. So we're going to increase all around, and you should be left with 14. All right, so for our next row, we are going to do a single crochet and an increase. All right, so that was single, increase, single, increase, single, increase, all right, so the next row is going to be 2 singles and an increase. So go ahead and meet me back when you've completed your row. All right, so now I went ahead and weaved in all my ends, and I'm gonna take the ankle part, and this is the tighter side, so I'm gonna have this towards the top, and I'm actually just gonna flip this, and we're gonna single crochet 11. I've already counted my stitches, and so I'm gonna just single crochet these 11 together from the inside of the sock. All right, so I am just going to slip stitch it. Now I am going to, oops, now I'm going to single crochet, making sure I get every stitch. now we are just going to single crochet all around. So I'm going to remove this stitch marker. I'm going to mark the last stitch I did on connecting them. And now I'm just going to go ahead and remove this one. And I'm going to start going all the way around. And we're just going to single crochet this first row. And if you read right here, I have a visual, but it says you're going to single crochet along the straights, and the straights are going to be right here and here, and we're going to decrease in the corners. We're going to remove the stitch marker. We do not need the stitch marker anymore. And I'm going to start doing that right on this side. So I am going to decrease, decrease, and then I'm going to keep doing that every time I get to a corner. I'm going to decrease at both corners until I have about 6 or 7 single crochets. All right, so we have a long way to go. All right, so 1, 2, do one more single crochet, and now I'm going to decrease, and then I'm going to decrease again, and I'm going to decrease again, and one more time. So I'm decreasing the corners. Now I'm going to single crochet along the top. So you want to have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to single crochet 3. All right, now I'm going to single crochet again until I have 4. One, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to single crochet 2 more. One, 2. 1, 2. All right, single crochet again. So my ankle is getting smaller and getting tighter. I'm going to single crochet one more, decrease, oops, decrease, decrease, and decrease, single crochet. Okay, this is really starting to come along. I can barely, I really don't have any more to single crochet on the sides anymore. So we are finishing it up. Ooh. Right, and 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, I'm gonna single crochet, or I'm gonna decrease. I'm gonna decrease. Right, and let's just see about what it looks like. And I think I might decrease it one more time. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off. And right now I'm going to take my tapestry needle, and you can use a metal one. Right now I'm just going to use plastic because it's right next to me. And I am just going to pick up all of the stitches, but I like to get the front stitches of every single one. Right, and now we pull. So weave it in and out and then fasten it off, and then we're going to put our sock on and see how well it fits. All right, so here's my sock. Here is the final result. As you can see, it's very fitted. The heel works like a heel, so everything is working. It's perfect. I can't wait to make my second sock so I can wear them around the house. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial.